Hi everybody, Jim at DeBoer here. Back with working on my game in RPG Maker. So, as you can see, I just loaded back in. So, where we left off last time was on the trial path. I believe we had gotten the goblins to work correctly. That's by having them have individual triggers to control each goblin to start a battle. And then it comes time for the post-credit scene. Or the, not post-credit, but the post-fight scene. Now, to make that easier, I created a copy of this, deleted everything out except the goblins I'm going to use. As you can see, it looks identical to what I was using. Still a few points I could clean up, like delete that point, don't need that. And don't need that. Do need this one though to create the hole in the wall effect. Don't need a save, I haven't done anything yet. So I'm going to hop in real quick, show you a quick playtest. There we go, I think I have the volume so you can hear. Please let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. As you can see, the whole gameplay I have is up to 19 minutes so far. So, I've gotten it to the point where I've basically ran through, rescued everybody. I saved it. Game at this point. That way I don't have to keep doing the fight since I got that section where I went. That way all I have to do is talk to this person and it starts the cutscene. So, it goes in, starts a little cutscene. The explanation of what our good guys are doing. Now, when I made the comment, how dark can I make it? They're a little sarcastic, as you can see, don't seem too quiet. So I will go back real quick. And what I was looking to do, and I'm going to work on this a little bit. I'm going to name these real quick, just so I can keep track of them for what I'm going to do in a split second. Oops. Now the little bit you saw there and I'm going to call this CS, short for cutscene. What you saw there was basically all of this. Okay, all of that with a little bit of that. And just seeing what I can find. Don't like the sound of that one, so I'll probably go back to that because they are using a fire-based attack. So before I do that, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to make this easy. And copy this because I need to do this. A couple of times, so I'm going to run through and take care of that real quick. Alright, I need to check this. So, it got moved. I'm going to change this around. Make that 11. That one will be 10. Hello? No. Ah, it didn't take the save. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let me see if I can even get the... It was giving me random numbers there. Now that is interesting. Very interesting. So if I go to 12, it should be 11. So it's apparently putting it one off. Okay, got that one. Let me go to... So there's 3 of them. I'm going to save my process right here. And since it didn't like that, actually I'll call you EV16. This thing's job is to do nothing but to hopefully allow me to fix the turn issue. If it keeps this up, there we go, it's working fine now. So, like I said, this is going to take a little bit of work, but let's see. So that's 5. And what I'm going to do is I actually have a little whiteboard I use to mark down these things. I'm going to write these numbers down so I don't get lost. So 15, 8, 14, 11, 10 have all been taken care of. So there's 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 hasn't been accounted for yet, so we'll do 9. So edit this one. Find a number I haven't picked yet. Like 12. So this took a little bit of time as you saw, but last one should be 13. Alright, so we're going to give this a quick go through, see what that looks like. And you'll see why in a moment I set it up the way I did. And it should make the goblins start turning. As the conversation goes on. So if you notice, they all start turning around as the conversation goes. I could have waited, but it would have made it longer. So the rest of the conversation, by the way, this is where I cut off last time. So you thought Leon was going to be the popular one. Here, however, they're talking about a Little Miss Lucky. So, a few days later there, as you can see, I'll put it back there. There's going to be a cutscene there. I will get to that later. So, we'll go back to the cutscene. Now, the reason why I said I could have made this darker and I'll have to do each one object. I'm not going to do it for all the goblins. I'll do it for like 2 of them. So as you can kind of see where I was going with this, oops. Play background. There we go, a little bit of a blaze type sound. Now, let's try that a little bit again. Once again, why I make frequent saves so I don't have to go too far. In this section, so goblins are complaining. 2 mysterious people come through. And then imagine instead of just the 2 there, it would have been all 8 with this sound effect going. The implications I feel will have gotten a little too dark for a standard game, so I don't think I'm going to go with that. Let's see, I edited you. Oh, that's the cutscene. Whoops. Went to the wrong area. And you. Like it says, one of those, if you imagine all 8 going through that in the game, the implication's pretty dark, and I don't know if I want to are a little bit too explicit for an 8-bit game. I don't know if I want to go down that route, so I am choosing not to. It's something, if you feel that isn't that bad, leave a comment in the comment section and I'll consider. Oops. Delete that. So there's some cleanup I need to do here. So I'm going to copy this one. Back everything out. I add that extra line to make sure that who's being talked, that the person they're talking about knows that we know that she is not doing a good job. Obviously, the person she is talking about is Serena. And I think I will keep out the part where to make sure he goes down the right path, more like just blaming this on Serena for whatever happened here. And this one I'm going to control switches. Start day 4. Truthfully, this is the day 4, but don't really care about that so much. And with any luck, that should finish this up. Oh, that's what it's for. Duh. I was losing track of what my events were for. So, I need to write down how I spelled Dylan as a reminder. I'll do that in a second. So, not main, edit character. Should be this one. Not make any changes, so we're going to do that. I need to check my... Give me 1 second here. I am going to... Oops. Wrong keyboard. So it is apostrophe S. Okay. Flip area here. By the way, I do apologize. I've said before, my spelling is atrocious. So I apologize that you have to suffer through that. Woo! So, right here what you see is that little black line is where the text box cuts off. So I went way too far. So let's see if I was able to shrink that. There we go. And edit character, this one. All right. So, I am going to control self switch A on. Oops. So I don't have any triggers for this yet. So I'm going to take care of that. Set the triggers up so that I can have this how I want it. And we're going to give this a quick playtest. And if this works, I am done with the cave. Finally. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially completed the cave section of the game. So, we are about ready to enter Alfea. I'm actually going to go back to home outside. One little edit I need to do. Boop. Punctuation. So this one's going to be a short one. So hospital is here. I need to figure out how I'm going to do this one. So I actually have the room set up. Kind of your basic hospital layout. What I think we're going to do is we'll make this a door. No, nope, don't think we'll do it that way. We'll keep that there. And I am actually going to just kind of cheat this a little bit. So I could set this up as an event, but I think I would be a little lazy here. So I don't have to do this. So what we'll do is go to the city. We'll copy, paste, paste. We'll clear this event page out. Start day 4. discard changes. Don't want to do that. Well, I did, but I did it wrong. Edit. So what we'll do is copy event, paste, paste. Go through this one. Set this one specifically to start day 4. So what we'll do, fade screen out. This is an experiment to see if I can get this to work. Change followers to off. Do 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 do. And then fade screen in. This one I'm going to leave unchanged. What I'm going to do is once again set this for start of day 4 with a self switch A, and self switch A is turned on. So this will just tell it that, hey, you're done with this. Go ahead and move on to the next thing. So remember, the reason why I'm saving outside of the city is because any changes I make to that door won't go into effect until I exit and re-enter the map. Alright, so if I exit, so that works. So what we're going to do here is just try a little something to make sure the door part worked the way I want it. So what I'm going to do, once again, a little test. At this point, I forgot I told only to do one thing. Alright. Fortunately, I put them in purple, so they do kind of stick out like a sore thumb. why am I giving that content? Don't need to give that content. Scroll down. There he is. Edit these all real quick so they only appear when I want them to. Do not want to change the name of any of those. There we go, just about done with that. So I will probably put auto run on one of these characters. And one last time. As I went way too far this time. Oops, don't need that down. I actually need the back of her head. There we go. So this is going to be a quick test. First of all, I'm going to shrink my school tile. Don't need that. So we'll go back to the city. Take that. So we don't have the full team yet. And this will probably, once I confirm this proof of concept that I got this set up, this will probably end today's stream. So we're into the map. Cutscene would happen here. I have no follower. Have a follower. Now this is why it's always important to check your work, because she now has a twin. Ta-da! Not going to deal with that because it messed too much stuff up. So this is another cutscene I'm going to have to work out the details of. So I'll probably do that off stream. I will show you guys, because it's not one, it's actually 2 cutscenes. Technically 3, then we'll be getting into Althea. And more of the story fun will start from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching me troubleshoot some more issues. Leave a like if you're enjoying this stuff, and I will see you